Whoop whoop. What's going on? Crow named Call. Thanks for being here, man. Showing up, saying I'm always getting them first likes. I appreciate it. As Crow said, hit that like button. Share it out. Whatever. Subscribe. I've well, I'm not gonna say that so that if somebody watches, I want trolls to try to troll, but I've done things to prevent that. But I gotta go get my food. Donald, what is up? I beat Nicole in here tonight. She's gonna come in and be like, "Why didn't you tell me?" In fact, there she is. I see her waiting in the background.
Oh, well, hi. 205 is an option, right?
Nicole, it's an option. That's what I'm gonna say. If I have the ability to go ahead and just jump in, if there's people already in the chat showing up and stuff, yeah, I'm gonna go early because the
I'm going to
longer
kick
it
your
can
butt when you get
stream,
home.
the better it is.
Well, I'm kicking your butt. I'm from now on. That's what I'm going to tell you. Well, you set a time. I'm going to assume it's just 2 o'clock on the dot because I think the 205 is just like maybe.
Well, that's like if
Like,
I don't know, I get caught up doing something, I don't get to make it down here as quick or whatever the case may be.
all right, whatever you say, bud.
Oh
Sean.
no, they're not. They're not always. Don't call me my surname. That's weird.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's up, homie? Hey, I see you. I hope you have a good night at work. Man, I'm tired. It's kind of dragging, but we finally made it halfway. I just want it the rest of the way done.
Yeah. But I didn't expect that. I almost felt guilty asking Cartman. I was like, were we working this weekend? I think it was like yesterday I asked her that. And she's like, I don't know, I haven't heard anything. And then I come in and I see the piece of paper up saying Saturday only. And I'm like, oh my God, you're kidding me, right? And guess
Well,
what
they can
line's
work the
running?
new people.
No, I didn't even say that to her, but I thought that to myself, like, they can work somebody new. They always talk about cross training, but they end up putting that Lonnie kid up there anyways. But I was like, crap, I'm not going to get out of this because line 7's running. Of all the days that it hasn't been running, now it's running on the weekend. And I'm like, crap, because I saw the first shift. I'm like, great, go figure. And then I told her that. She's like,
Wiggle sucks. What is up?
and I told her, I said, well, no, she told me, she's like, we'll see what we can do. And I felt like, I think I manipulated her because I didn't see my name up on there.
I mean, I just want to get this tattoo finished before Juggalo, Ohio, and you already have that off now. So, like, the next following weekends, if you have to work, oh well, and it ain't like oh well, but you know what I'm saying? Like, at least you don't have to try to beg to get them off because.
All right. I kind of made it vague. I didn't say anything because I was like, well, I got something that I was only able to get done on a Saturday because something, and that was it. I didn't say anything more than that. And I was like, I do that. Like, I don't mean to, like, be dramatic, but I'm like, I tell her that. I'm honest. Like, hey, I want to enjoy my time with him. Pathetic little 20 minutes while he's at work on a little lunch is this and that. Like, hey, I'm trying to be not the bitter person at work complaining about my husband, wife, whatever. Like, I'm trying to enjoy time with whatever it is.
Believe it or not, I look forward to these streams, even though they're not always packed full of people or, you know, the most exciting conversation or whatever. It's still cool to look forward to this lunch stream, hang out, let you do your little drawing, see who the night crew is, see who's new, and potentially give updates to the stream. Widget, I don't know if you're still in here, homie, but we got Humble officially scheduled. I got the thumbnail made, all of that stuff. Tomorrow we have pushed back Rigman from 7 o'clock to 7:30. I guess he has an interview and he just don't want to cut himself short or whatever. So that's went from 7 to 7:30. And then Saturday we got Zach. We're interviewing. Um, and then into March, March 14th, we got Willie Hayes, and then the Saturday, which will be the 15th, is going to be Humble Among, as long as all of everything goes well. So yeah,
Nippy.
man, I wish I had like 5,000, 10,000 subscribers, and I could just live off of my freaking YouTube. Or I wish I could at least partially live off of it and go back to working at Dollar Tree.
Right. Yeah. Oh, I'm just. Don't even get me started.
I'm for real, man. I feel you. It's not that I enjoy this, Nicole, whatsoever. The benefit is like getting off now, and it's my Saturday on a Friday. That's kind of cool, I guess. But it doesn't matter because I give up my Sunday to go into work for my Monday. So
Yeah, I hate all of it. I feel like I'm being selfish, but in the same breath, it's like, I don't know, anything can, not like I want bad things to happen in our life, but it's like, if we at least have a slight similar schedule of work, and we don't have to work in the same place, I'm just going to be knowing, I know what's going to happen. Work's never going to change, but I know we're going to kind of have a predictable, I guess I like routine, but also I'm not against going off the wall and do something crazy, you know?
right.
Like I'm simple like that, I guess. Also, I got, let me see. I was trying to like genuinely look for Monster. They didn't even have the little 4-packs.
It's cool. I mean, I should be all right. And what I'm getting at is, so I've only, yeah, I think I've only drunk one so far, surprisingly. And like I got this chocolate milk, and then that would like I need to be drinking it. That's my fault. I don't drink during this line.
No, you do that at home too. You'll have like soda cans like borderline
But
full of.
see, but then I'll go back to the line and I'll finish this before it gets hot, and then I'll switch back to Monster. Which at that point it's almost 4 o'clock or something, and that's
Yeah.
actually really dumb. I shouldn't, but at any rate, so my point is I probably will have at least a Monster to wake up on, and I don't know, depending on how Travis responds or whatever. I might just tell him never mind. Like I don't know. I really thought it would be an instant yes, and I guess that's my fault for assuming. But like for fuck's sakes, I lived with them for 4 years
That's
or
right. You've been in
something.
their basement. Like
You
shoot.
know, like but it's whatever. It's cool, and I might just have to suck it up and go use the library. I'm gonna have better freaking internet connection when doing these streams if
Bob,
possible.
freaking jerk. You know, I want them to play. Bob. Jesus. They sound like they're killing each other, I swear, but they're playing, but then you try to interrupt them, it's like they're
And then they
offended.
both look at you, right? Like you done something
Why are
wrong.
you messing up my playtime? Why do you sound like you're killing each other? And then I get blamed for sound like I'm an abusive owner. Like, squeeze me. But I got randomly like a thing of peanut butter. So if you want a peanut butter sandwich, there's peanut butter down there. It's like a little small jar because it's like $6 for a regular jar of peanut butter. It's like stupid. Or at least I swear it was cheaper, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's just Myers being Myers.
And at any rate, I was getting at after, if that's the case, I might also hit up this guy that used to work here, his son Keith, about my scooter, getting a muffler or whatever, kickstand put on the damn thing, so I can start riding it again.
Right. I'm about to say, I definitely no, I don't want you to have any trouble with that. That thing's been kind of sitting for a sec, and I know it'd give you at least some freedom around town. At least I had to go
Man,
around
I
us.
would ride that out to Travis's, no problem.
Oh, speaking of that, I had to go around a guy on a scooter. He was like putting along as, I guess, quick as he could, and I had to go around him. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, why are you
Bro,
on the main road? Or not, I guess it's not really a main road, but I
it's
was like,
not.
dude,
That's country road.
I know, but I'm not expecting a scooter. I might expect like a tractor or something, like not a scooter. But I just went around him. I didn't make a deal about it because, people gotta get around. But it was just like, come on, man, for real. Like, bruh. But yeah, when I went there to look at the stupid monsters, because I had to get me some toothpaste too, and blah blah blah, boring crap. And it was like they had the zero carb one. It was like a white one, and I think there was like, I swear there was a blue one, but there was, all it was like zero sugar. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, bruh. Like, I don't even drink it and I get irritated. Like, do you guys not realize it? Like, I need some.
So how was work?
I mean, it was alright. I'm trying to think what was gonna happen. Like, nothing exciting happened. I was surprised with the whole, scheduling nonsense, but like a bunch of new people and all that, and I didn't have to square cut, but I had to deal with the wonderful Mike Jones.
Yeah.
Trying to think what else. And nothing like major, but it's like freaking Henry in the break room blaring the weirdest music like at full volume. Like, please get some earbuds. Like, dude, okay, I've heard him play like metal music, and it's like, I like metal, okay? But not everybody else wants to hear it. Like, bro.
I mean, I'm sure people think that about my music, so I can't say much.
I mean, are you blaring it to where they all can hear it, or you got your earbuds in? That's like the difference.
Well, no, I mean, normally I wear an earbud, but the times that I do, by chance, it plays through my phone.
I'm about to say, I'm pretty sure I don't know, at home, I know you playing videos at full volume, it seems like, and I'm just like on mine, like, dude, what are you watching?
My homie does it. Will, he'll come walking through the break room with his phone just a blaring. And I'll just start singing along because 9 times out of 10 it's Ouija. But I'm sure some people are like, what in the hell?
What in God's name is that? Oh, Abby, or no, that's Aang and Ellie. I'm
Look,
glad they want to play.
outside of trolls, I think we've broken a record of views at this time of night. There's 4 people lurking. Whoop, whoop. What is up? Hit the subscribe button. We got some artist interviews tomorrow and Saturday. Or at least hit the like. You got to be subscribed for at least 30 minutes to chat in those interviews. And I might even make them longer, really. Like,
Meep.
see, that person just left. They probably were about to crawl. And now there's not even that much time left. So even if that's what I mean, even if they hit sub right now,
They gotta
don't
wait.
have enough waiting time. They'd have to like come back Monday and
Be like, I need to troll. I need my fixation. Like, obviously, I'm not saying this to be mean to you, but you're not like a big time YouTuber. Why do people go like, I need to troll this? But I know you said little YouTubers, blah blah blah. But it's like, really? You got nothing better to do? I know that's already been established, but I still just don't get it. Like, you guys don't got lives? You talk about people not having jobs, but you're on here going, me.
right.
I don't know. That's just my dumb 2 cents. Take it or leave it. Oh, dang it. Me. don't know what happened in the break room, but like Francisco came in there talking to like the other. I don't want to say Mexicans like in a rude way, but it was like, talking to them. He's like, hola, like saying hola amigo or whatever, and Henry's like, are you talking to me? And he's like, yeah, totally. Like, stop. Oh, I didn't realize you were staring.
Yeah, I can take a nap right now, really.
I don't trust taking naps at work.
Oh, I've done it. I've set alarm and just kind of halfway fade out, but not really. And just about when you start to get in that like Zen sleep is about the time you gotta wake up and your alarm goes off.
No,
But if your
yeah.
head hurts really, really bad or something, sometimes it's just enough to get you through the rest of the day
Oh,
so you
believe
can
me,
get
I
out of
feel
there.
that. I almost wish I could like just do that, but I don't trust nobody at work with me taking naps, so I just kind
Yeah, I
of
think
do.
everybody knows better.
I don't know. I've been kind of getting just. I complain about work no matter where I am, but it's just like how people just act at Primex about things. Like maybe I get bent, but when you have people joking, like, oh, it's like, no, you're not funny. Like maybe I've been there too long. I'm already fed up with the same joke that's being like recycled. Like, oh my God, shut up. Like Ed, the same stuff he gives crap about. It's like, oh my God, Ed, do you ever get tired of saying this? Like, does you
He's
talking to your wife get boring?
he's on autopilot.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, I tell him that. I said, you know how they say kids say the darndest things? I didn't expect a 60-something-year-old, I don't know how old he really is, but I'm like, something-year-old man to be just saying the darndest thing. Like, bruh. I don't know. I just tell him I just deal with you from 3 to 11 and I get out of there the moment I get a chance. Like, yeah, Ellie, stop. See, this is why sometimes I do want to have a PC and be like set up at a proper desk and actually it works. Because I want to sit on the bed and be kind of cozy when I draw, but these guys decide they want to play WWE style wrestling.
That's why you need to take that chair and sit in it. And honestly, I'm probably gonna come home because I noticed the cat's even done worse. There's like a whole ass hole on that plastic now on that door. So I think I'm gonna take the plastic down at this point to the art room. There's only a couple more months that it could
Right.
actually get really cold, and I'm gonna
I think
start going back in there and setting the laptop on the computer desk and actually like making it a real setup.
all right. No, that sounds good. It should be getting up in like at least the 50s, maybe.
I don't know. It is cold sometimes, and I mean, and that's just it. Obviously, if I want, I can bring the laptop into the room or whatever. But I would like to start, getting back into the habit of making that the art stream
Right.
room or
Kind of like
whatever.
you watch TV in a living room, it kind of gives you your separation so you can just go to bed to go to bed or something. Or at least that's how I see it.
Right.
Like, all right, like I need to go to bed. Let's get out of this room. Like, man, I'm about to say we need to find like it is. See, you can have your flat screen, but you got to pick where it goes, and that's where it stays. Okay. And
Oh yeah.
the other room just is a regular TV. Nothing fancy, just big enough to watch something on it. At least that's how I think.
We also need to talk about paying that dang internet bill
Right?
and getting internet again.
No, we definitely need it. I'd probably save myself the hassle. I don't know. Dad's never nagged me about the phone bill, but I assume it's would help if I had Wi-Fi here. Man,
He's nagging you about the phone bill. Then
no,
tell him
I'm
to
not.
pay.
No, I'm not saying he is, but I'm surprised he hasn't because
Oh,
we don't have internet at the moment, and it's like I'm waiting to hear it. But I think he's just glad to hear from me with it. Blah blah blah. You know that. But
does he still pay for your mom's phone?
um, I think so. I could be wrong. I know they're all in the same thing because I try to ask mom about a phone upgrade, and she's like, "You need to talk to your father about that." And I'm like,
That's
"Okay."
weird, bruh.
Well, that's what it like. He's been saying he's like, or no, she was probably nagging, and I'm just like, well, I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, why do you have a phone under his plan? You at least Nathan and me can be on a phone plan. Mom could just tell him to kick rocks and get her own or something.
Right.
Because then that'd be her like, yeah, see, look, I don't have a phone with him, blah, blah, blah.
That's crazy. She's allowed him to still yet take care of her this whole time. That would have been the first thing I'd done. You're not going to be in ties with my phone if we're not together. You're not going to be able to check who I'm talking to. That's weird, man. Weird.
I don't know if he can check. I know that we had to do that whole Life 360 thing. I had to do it to come visit you. I thought it was the stupidest thing ever. Like, wow. I mean, I kind of
I
understood
guess
it,
it's
but
their prerogative. I don't care. It doesn't affect me. But if I was in that position, I'd be like, hell no. And yes, he can. If he is the main person on that account, he can request phone logs, seeing who's called who, who's done what. Yes, he can. Absolutely, he can.
yeah, well, I haven't. He obviously hasn't told me that. And that's the thing. Speaking of traveling and stuff, him talking about flying me out there. I almost want to tell him I'm not staying in that house with her. I'll get a hotel. I don't care. Like, I mean, I'll tell her to go somewhere else. Like, go stay with your. I assume she's got family up there, wherever. It's like Washington or whatever. Like,
I need Travis to make this weird little animation movie thing that he said he could do, or I need like some random, I don't know what clips, so I can put the sound Ruby made with it and post it, and also add it to like the beginning of these videos.
I'm about to say, like, actual clay animation, not the AI one that I've seen in that one dude's live stream, the one you've been in, where it looks like very much AI.
Oh
And
yeah,
but I could see you having a clay animation like introduction for yours, like a Hatchet Man running in, and then it changes to you, kind of thing, and like you're like, "What up, y'all?" Like
all
or
right,
something.
pretty cool.
I can't do clay animation; that's out of my skills. So good. I just wish I
You could
could do.
maybe draw the characters, and then you just got to figure out what app or thing you use to actually like make it functional.
All right. I just never done 3D, so that's like me kind of stalling on that. Like, I just know I don't draw people often unless I do it like how I did your icon, like all, you know, demonic-ish. Like it's got still the humanoid look, but you can tell the teeth and the face is kind of a little extended, like giving werewolf vibes, but it's not like full transformation. Blah blah blah. I'm just rambling. Blah, blah.
I'm listening. I ain't got nothing interesting to say. I done said everything I really need to. And I mean, it's weird because people do watch these afterwards. Ours, the one yesterday, I think it was, has like 105 views. It's
Oh.
crazy.
They're like, yeah, we'll deal with you two bickering like old couple. Andy, I told you this, Mimi. I thought I told you to put this on the
At
table.
any rate, like I said, I don't know what his response is gonna be. And I might just go ahead and be like, look, man, you kind of waited too long, and I came up with a different plan or whatever. But so yeah, I'll probably come home and take that plastic down on that door. Um,
Alright.
at any rate, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here. That gives me 5 minutes to kind of check my socials and whatnot, see if I have any notifications and whatever. And yeah, I'll see you in the morning.
Alright.
All right, I love
Better.
you.
I love
Thank
you
you,
too.
everybody who came and hung out. Tell somebody you love them. Life is too short, and you don't know who wants or needs to hear that. So.
Beep beep. Beep.